lovely creative people, Matthew here with Gear Sounds. And today we got the Harmonics Percolator. And it's kind of like the Steve Albini thing. What is that called? It's called a percolator. I forget who. Oh, the Interfax. Interfax made it. I forget what the exact model number was. But it's got a silicone and germanium transistor in there. And the gate is on the bias section. And the harmonics is basically gain. And then balance is basically volume. And then drive and fuzz are basically two different circuits. Right now we're on drive. Switch it to fuzz, and we get this. Let's go back on the harmonics a little bit. This kind of solves a lot of the problems with germanium for me, and the problems with silicone. So they like combine together and they get some kind of rich, even ordered harmonics. So we can kind of smoothly blend which diode is doing the clipping with the bias knob, and that gives us some softer tones or some heavier gated fuzz tones. It's never off. The germanium or the silicone, neither of them are ever off. So the germanium and the silicone are both in the transistor and in the clipping phase. And there's one for each. So it gives it that weird kind of asymmetry. Two different clippings happening at the same time. This will be weird. Doesn't sound that good. Going to react really well to our volume knob as well, because we're switching diodes as we're going up in volume very strangely when we get low volume. It's a silicone that's going to be reacting when we dig in. So we get the best of both worlds. We can do this. Middle pickup. That was the bridge. Most of the time it was the neck pickup, but we just went to the bridge for about 30 seconds there. Neck pickup. Here's the clean tone here. We got some light reverb. Some spring reverb from the Princeton. We also have a Strymon CloudBurst here. That might be fun. Let's bring down the mix and decay. I got all the knobs at noon on the CloudBurst. We just have the decay down a little bit as well as the mix. And then we got to add more decay so we can get to the cloud algorithm just for fun. Ebo. Pretty cool. See, I already found a tone I like here. Let's turn off the CloudBurst for a moment. Turn down the bias. Turn up the gain. Back to some spring reverb. Turn the volume knob down a little bit. It's a dramatic shift, honestly, when I hit the volume knob. Like when I'm on 8 right here versus 10. It like goes into full fuzz mode. Let's go back to the drive setting. This is a pedal that works really well without a pick. Because it's reacting to dynamics so much more, and you get a lot more dynamics with your hands, and I'm not really good. I'm no Andy Martin playing with my hands, but if you play with your hands, you're going to get a lot more response from the pedal, or even hot rails instead of standard humbuckers, because those have less dynamic range, which is the distance between your quietest note and your loudest note. Single coils have the most dynamic range, but too much noise for my taste, which is why I love these. These are the middle ground to me between those tones, the humbucker tones and the single coil tones. And on these, I can get some nice dynamic range sounds, even on something like this, on this setting. Like, I think if I turn the volume knob down to 8, we're going to get my perfect clean tone right here. See that? How I can just... I love this pedal. There's one problem I had with it. It wasn't playing nice with my loop station, the RC5. It was creating a loud squealing sound. And when I turned off the percolator, it was fine. I thought it was some kind of routing setup that I had. And I'm going through the Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Plus, but that is an isolated supply. I know it's old, but it's kind of my in this section of the house rig. Pedal's pretty good. I want to add in the CloudBurst. I want to also do another video where I compare it to the HP-2 by LAN devices. That would be fun. Oh, what? How did I get the Forte on? No. Let's try to use it as like a clean boost kind of thing. Oh, too quiet. Let's add some volume. Still too quiet. The bias gets it louder too, because you're kind of leaning more on the germanium. Again, I think it's the other way around. Yeah, because germanium is the one that's going to be more dynamic. So it's definitely biased towards the germanium on the left-hand side of the knob. So if I want to get a clean boost, I'm going to have to turn up the volume on my amp or turn up this bias knob to get more silicon. Great tones. Can it be done more heavily without ruining it? Let's find out. Going back to the CloudBurst again. The CloudBurst is fun with Fuzz. I don't care what anybody tells you. You can do whatever you want with music. And to me, I love the sound of Fuzz with ambient reverb. More spring reverb. Oh, we had both reverbs on. No wonder I loved it. That was actually my sound for many, many years on stage, was real spring reverb with CloudBurst, or not a CloudBurst at the time, it was actually a Big Sky, going into the front of the amp, which you're not supposed to do. You're typically supposed to run smaller reverbs into larger reverbs, just like you're supposed to put delays first. But I loved experimenting with swapping that order, with putting bigger reverbs in front of smaller ones, and putting delays after reverb for crazier textures. I mean, it gets pretty wacky. That's so good as a clean tone. Because it really just kind of grits up as you dig into that silicone transistor. Not the kind of music I would typically play with a fuzz, but with any kind of percolating fuzz, doesn't matter what it is, you can actually do really nice major scale stuff, some nice relaxing stuff because of that dynamic range that you get. It doesn't sound out of place at all. It sounds great. It sounds wonderful. And of course, you can probably do the blues. Let's try that. Let's try some blues. I bet I can definitely get away with blues on a pedal like this. Let's go into the fuzz mode. Pretty fun pedal. I gotta play it a little more. I was gonna end the video right now because it's probably a good time to end the video, but I want to explore a little more. What have I not done? There's an internal trim pot. We're gonna explore that probably more in depth in another video. I have a screwdriver here, but I've done enough. That's all the sounds on the pedal for sure. Let's get something crazy though. Somebody tested this at EHX. It was Tom. I think it was you, Tom. If you're watching, let me know if you test. I'm sure you did. You have to, right? You have to see what it does at the maximum setting. This is totally usable. Doesn't work with the CloudBurst though. CloudBurst wants something longer. Okay, let's see what we got. Bias back down. Ooh, that's already noisy. Let's see how it reacts to a bunch of different intervals. That's kind of nice. That's normally very ugly. But you can feel it, like, you can almost see in your, well, I can almost see like the waveforms kind of going by at different speeds. That's what I'm seeing in my ears, in my ear brain. In the brain between my ears. But if you really listen, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I can play this pedal for a long time, and I think I will. But I want to get to know it a little better before we do a deep dive on it. I want to get back to the deep dive series, as well as, you know, the reason I was doing the best sounds videos, guys, is because these videos take a lot of work, and I'm still pretty much making zero money on this. So this is still, after 8 years, just for fun. But I love making these videos because I don't know why. It's just fun for me to dive into these pedals. I would not be buying so many pedals if it weren't for the channel. It gives me an excuse to buy new gear. It gives me an excuse to play and get inspired, because a pedal will... It's an excuse to get creative. A pedal will inspire you, but it'll force you to be creative, because sometimes the pedal does not do certain things well, and sometimes it does other things well. So don't forget, guys, release your music. I hope you are lifting weights, doing the 5 compound movements, hiking 7,000 steps a day, in nature preferably. If not, outdoors is fine. But just outdoors, get outside, socialize, make friends, keep your family relationships, and most of all, be a good person, keep a good relationship with God, and treat others with respect, love, and dignity. Don't try to absorb everything from the world too much, and release your music. Release it. It doesn't belong to you. If you are playing music, you need to share it with other people. I hope to hear it, and I'm always listening to people's music when they leave it in the comments, so please leave it in the comments, and let me know your thoughts on the pedal. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.
Hey guys, it's Bob. I just want you to know, do not subscribe to this guy. Do not watch his videos. Definitely do not click on another video, because he doesn't use a tube screamer. He leaves me underneath the bed, guys. I'm under a bed. Before this video, I was in a bed, and he just took me out to take pictures of me just to humiliate me. Don't subscribe.